Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. So today I made a little change up. Instead of the 1 elixir skeletons, because I'm going up against so many basically log bait or things where I need the bar barrel, that's what I'm rocking right here. And this is an example as to why I'm rocking it. It seems like it's going to be a really fast psycho deck, so something for me to keep in mind. Let's go with Little Prince here. Bomber should do okay against that princess. Let's go with our recruits. Let's get the recruits going. That's the key with this deck, is you want to do as much spam as possible with your royal recruits. We're going to drop poison here. This should be a lot of value for us. So I think the Little Prince should be able to get onto that. Ooh, Little Prince ability came off a little bit late. Else it would have been really good. We'll go Bar Barrel here and roll delivery on the right side. So pretty good stuff, I would say. Barbarian's going to get a hit on that tower, so that would be good for us. And now that we know it's log bait, he's probably not running the version with rocket because I see the princess and I see the log bait. So we're going to go bomber here. And we're going to go recruits immediately here at the bridge. Force him to drop more elixir than he would probably like. And he's going to go with knight as well. We're going to go with a poison on the cannon and the princess. The recruits should dash onto the cannon, taking that out, allowing our bomber to almost get a hit off. But that ice spirit buff, or that bomber nerf, actually makes a pretty big difference there. Because usually I would get, you know, a hit right there. We'll go delivery like this. We'll go with the recruits. He's just going to split up the damage, so it's not too bad for what we need to do here. We're going to go with the Little Prince. And that should take out the goblins and maybe get onto the tower. Okay, we are able to get onto the tower just a little bit. And then we can use the knight as basically a way to get some chip damage here. Bomber's going to do pretty good. We're going to go with the Barbarian Barrel. And nice, we are able to get some damage there. We'll go with the Ram Rider now, since the cannon is way too far off to the left. So we're going to do okay here. 1 elixir skeletons aren't really going to do too much, but it will allow him to cycle back. But that left side is getting lit up right there by a barbarian and royal recruits. So that's going to be the side we're going to switch over to. And we'll keep the pressure up here. So I don't think, now that we know kind of what he's running, there's not really that much of a threat that he can pose to us. We'll go delivery immediately. And that's the one thing with this deck, is because you're rocking the delivery and the barbarian barrel, you just have so many different counters to you know, bait basically. Princess or the Dark Goblin or the Goblin Barrel. We're going to take out that left side tower as we approach sudden death. Good game, well played. Without the Barbarian Barrel, with the skeletons, I've been struggling a little bit against log bait and faster psycho decks. So this is basically a good answer to have if you are running into that yourself. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another. All right, next match here. So that last match, as you can see, we could start just laying down the hammer there and just dropping a bunch of stuff in double elixir and basically forcing them to making it really difficult for them to have any sort of offense there. Let's go Ram Rider towards the middle. If he's got a building or a tornado, that's where this can be a little bit sus. But since he just has a building, it doesn't really make a difference where I played the Ram Rider. It's not going to break through the Goblin Cage. I want to go with the delivery here. I don't want to go with the Little Prince because if he's got Flying Machine, if this is what I think it is, then it would definitely be worthwhile to keep it in my hand. We're going to bleed a little elixir here, and then we're going to go with the Little Prince in the back, and we'll go with the recruits like right on top of this. It's really good right as it crosses the bridge, because you let the Prince, or the Little Prince and the Princess Tower to lock on. That was a slight delay there, so little misplay or misfire if you want to call it that. Seeing that, it looks like it may be more so Golem than anything. We're going to go with the Bar Barrel here. Those skeleton dragons take forever to fire, so sometimes it can kind of throw off your, you know, your play a little bit. We're going to go Ram Rider here as he... Okay, I'm going to have to do this because if not, we would have taken maybe a few extra hits than I would have liked. So he's going to drop his Evil Goblin Cage anyways, which I'm kind of surprised that he's choosing to do, but that's totally fine with me. Bomber's going to do okay here. We're going to hold on to our road delivery instead. So yeah, there's the Golem. We're going to go with the recruits here. Putting some pressure ahead of time. Seeing if he can drop some elixir before he wants to. Nice. We get some connections there. on both sides. The problem is how I'm gonna have to defend this. It's gonna be very, very challenging for sure. Let's go with the Inferno Tower here. Everything should converge, and we'll go with the delivery afterwards. And nice, that's gonna be really good. And then the left side tower should target the Skeleton Dragon. And yeah, that's actually pretty clean defense, I would say. He's gonna have the cannon cart, so I want to go with the Ram Rider here. He's gonna have the E-Drag ready, I'm pretty sure, or the Goblin Cage. That's another thing too. So Ram Rider should be able to still break on through because I don't think he played that too well. What we're going to do is we're going to bleed a little bit of elixir again, wait for the cannon card to come across, and then we are going to drop our recruits. So this is going to be a slight problem for us. We can just go with the poison right here, and then we can just go delivery or something. That should be okay. Let's go with the Inferno Tower. Oh no, that's hitting the wrong thing. This is gonna not be great for us. Delivery should take out that E-Drag right there, and we don't really have a... Let me see, I need to take out that cannon card. And we'll drop poison here. That right side Princess Tower needs to help out a little bit right there. So we're able to barely survive that. That got really, really close real quick. Let's go with the Little Prince right now. We'll go with the delivery as well. And basically take all that stuff out. We'll go Ram Rider next and see what he's got on defense here since he gave that up. Okay, he's back to another Goblin Cage, so he's playing this pretty well. We're gonna go with the Evil Bomber here. I should have lined that up much better. For some reason, I thought that was gonna be in the middle. We're not gonna get that, so Cannon Cart is gonna cross. I should have dropped 3 going to the right. We'll go Ram Rider now. We'll go poison as well. Okay, Ram Rider is not going to break on through. It does get a hit. That's really good, actually. Let's go like this, and we'll go with the delivery. And then we'll go Bomber here. And yeah, that's going to take that out. We should be okay here. We'll go Little Prince up high for that Skeleton Dragon. And then we can go with our recruits here. And we may want to go with our Ram Rider now. We'll go with our Barbarian Barrel too in case he brings that over. Ooh, okay, I mean that works too. Ram Rider's not going to break on through, unfortunately. It's getting really close in terms of damage, so I'm definitely going to want to step things up here with about 30 seconds left. We need to make one big push, and that's exactly what I'm going to go for right now. We are down on damage, and that evil E-Drag is just coming down and just ready to just lay the hammer and do a boatload of damage. We need one good connection here, or we just need things to break on through. That would be nice too. Evil Bomber here. Oh no, things got kited over to the right. That's going to be a really close match unless we can somehow break on through. Oh my gosh, he's got Tornado too. That was a really close match. Good game, well played. You can't win them all. That was seriously a good match there. We'll get on to another. Alright, next match here. So we'll drop him a good luck. And looks like it's going to be log bait. So if that's the case, this is going to be very good. You'll have the advantage if you play against log bait like we did. So he's gonna have the gang as well, which means we're probably gonna have to go Bomber going down this right lane. Oh, he's gonna have Knight. Okay, we're able to take out that Spear Goblin, so that's really important for us. Just make sure to have your delivery ready because you may need to, you know, instead of always using the Bar Barrel, you may need to switch off every now and then depending on how fast their cycle is. We're able to get the Inferno Tower and the Poison, but I don't think that's gonna make too much of a difference. Bomber is still not gonna be able to get a hit off, unfortunately, but we get some chip damage going there. I think that's off to the left a little bit. Ooh, mistimed that, or misplaced that. That was actually on center, but that's okay. If you're gonna miss, definitely miss going to the outside. Because if you go down the inside, you're definitely going to have the outside goblin get like an extra stab. So Bomber's gonna clean that up. 2 for 3 trade, I'll take that. Forcing out or maybe just cycling the log there. We're gonna get one of the recruits on that tower, and that's one of those things where, you know, unless the person is really solid and really good fundamentals, you know, a lot of people tend to struggle on when to drop some of these things, and that's Exhibit A. So let's go with Ram Rider here for that Princess Tower. Ooh, he's gonna go with a rocket. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Ram Rider should be able to get a hit off. I will take that trade any day of the week. Let's go Barbarian Barrel here. And with that, we should be able to get a hit off. Let's go with the recruits. We're gonna take a stab from the goblin in the back, but it's worth it because our next cycle is going to be the evil recruits, and that's obviously priority 1 with this deck. Okay, so he played the knight well this time. Let's go with the Ram Rider afterwards. We have the 3 recruits right there, so he can't drop a building per se like that. Yeah, he's gonna have to drop it that way. Let's go with the Little Prince ability right now. I don't think he's gonna drop anything. That would have been really, really nice, obviously, but didn't happen. Let's go with the Barbarian Barrel early, and we'll take that out. Let's go with the recruits here. We'll go with the Evil Bomber as well. Evil Bomber should be able to take out the goblins. Yeah, so that's one thing you want to not be afraid of doing, is using your Evil Bomber on defense there. And then we can go with... Well, actually, let's hold off. Evil Bomber may actually get a hit off on that tower. That's really nice. We're going to use the ability. We're going to go with the Barbarian Barrel right here. Unfortunately, the Guardian didn't actually get in front. I thought it would have, but that would have been really nice, obviously. Let's go with the Poison here. He may be back to Knight pretty soon, unless we can get something on the tower. Yeah, he's cycling really, really well. Let's go with the Royal Recruits, and then we can get like a Bomber or something going. Yeah, we'll go Bomber here. That's going to be really good because he places the Goblin Barrel way in the back. Worked out really well for us. Let's go with the Ram Rider here. And then we're going to use the Poison here. Okay, I was predicting it, but it's not like the Poison, I guess, would have really done anything maybe. But because the recruits are there, maybe we'll get something. The Bomber in the back is still alive. Nice. We're actually able to get a hit off there, so pretty good. Let's go with the recruits now. Let's go Bomber again in the back. Nice. The recruits are able to target that first, which is obviously the most important thing right there. You want to take those out, not have the knight tanking for it. We're able to just get a lot of stuff going here, so we got to take advantage of this. We have so many things dashing towards that tower. Evil recruits are still so broken if you use it properly. Really, really solid stuff. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. So see if we can get something going here. The benefit of the Bar Barrel is definitely, it keeps the fast cycle relatively. I mean, you do have, you're basically sacrificing 1 elixir in terms of speed. Ram Rider and Bomber is going to do pretty good here. Ram Rider, I really, really like because of that defensive capability it has. Looks like it could be Hog 2.6 that we're going up against. Very, very interesting. That Hog 2.6 is still very, very prevalent. But we'll see what we can do here. I will go with my Bar Barrel because I'm pretty comfortable with, you know, having the delivery and whatnot. I don't want to go with the recruits because he's got Hog Rider back, and as he drops it. So it's a -1 trade every time I do this. However, I think if we can make it into double elixir with, you know, relatively equal amount of hit points, we should do okay. Let's go with the Poison here on the Musketeer. And we should be able to take that out because we timed it right, I think. The only thing the Poison doesn't take out now, unfortunately, is the Wizard, which is actually a pretty big interaction difference. So let's see if we can get something going here. He's just going to go with the Log, which means he can Fireball to take that out. I now am tempted to wait a little bit. Or just use the Little Prince ability. That's also a possibility. Little Prince is going to keep getting hit by that, unfortunately. We are going to have to deal with this right side here. Oh no, some of the 1 elixir skeletons are peeling off. That's not good. Oh, he's just going to leave it. Okay, I mean, that's totally fine with me too. The Musketeer's going to get some damage, but because, you know, that right side is pretty healthy, I'm more than content taking some damage there. That's the side I want to go anyways, as we hit double elixir, so it's going to be crunch time for us. Let's just go with the Poison here. As he goes with his Musketeer, we're going to wait a little bit, burn a little bit of elixir, but we can get our Bar Barrel and our delivery next. So that should be good for us. And then we can go with our Little Prince here. And then we're going to have a decent sized push, I would say, afterwards. Let's go with the Ram Rider here. And then we can drop Poison on top of this. That, I think, is worth it. He's going to go with Log to try to break the dash. But with the Little Prince ability, he's going to miss the Fireball. That's going to give our Little Prince and the Guardian that right side tower. And even though he goes with that ice golem, we should be able to use our evil bomber to light up that tower. So we're gonna go with the recruits here. He may get king tower off of that, unfortunately, but it's not too bad. We'll go with the bar barrel. Another benefit of the bar barrel is you can take out that ice spirit that they send with the hog riders. So we can go with Little Prince here, and then we're gonna use the Little Prince ability and should be able to take that cannon out. Ram Rider and all that should be able to help take out the evil skeletons, but somehow the evil skeletons are multiplying like crazy. We may have to opt to try and outcycle this guy. We're gonna go with the Little Prince here, or the Inferno Tower to help the Little Prince. And with 700 left on that right side, we are in an okay position, I think. We do have the evil row recruits here. We're gonna go with the delivery, of course, on top of the musketeer that's gonna come down the lane. And we can go with the bomber here as well. We're just kind of lining things up here, making it really difficult for him to even try and start a hog rider push. That delivery is able to knock out, or the recruit's able to take out that ice spirit. Good game, well played. Pretty dominant stuff. As you can see, it becomes an avalanche and makes it really difficult for them to continue to make a push. And with that, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.